What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero.
And Lizzie.
And welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. In the last episode, we found out Hinata is Kamakura Izuru. What a twist. It was a really cool episode.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed learning about and tying it back to that like chapter 0 and everything.
Yeah, with Komaeda and like seeing like Kamakura Izuru and like being... He's really freaky.
Yeah. Interesting. And there's so much nameplay with Ultimate Hope and Ultimate Despair now.
Yeah.
It's so difficult to keep track of. Like Ultimate Hope Naegi.
There's
like Ultimate Hope like Izuru Kamakura, who's also kind of
Ultimate
the talentless
Despair.
like
talentless
Hajime.
reserve student.
And then the Ultimate Hope is like also kind of Ultimate Despair.
Or like a remnant of despair.
Ultimate Despair / Remnant of Despair, Hinata, and then there's Remnant of Despair, Komaeda, who wants to be the Ultimate Hope, and then there's the like actual Ultimate Despair, Enoshima, like and then there was like Isamu in the first game. Like there's a lot of Ultimate Despair, Ultimate Hope going on right now. It's a little difficult to keep track of. In the end, it's pretty cool, but anyways, Hinata doesn't look like he's doing so hot.
Nope.
I do. I already know how I can be saved.
Choose repeat.
I think. Become the Blackened?
No, like that means like kill someone.
Yeah, I know, but like I think we already went over like.
Well, no. Remember, he said the only way that he can be saved is to stay. Right?
Yeah. Oh, as like maybe as keeping Hinata.
Yeah,
know?
I think that's what he means. Oh, maybe what I was saying earlier about like she's trying to convince him to pick Graduate so that he'll be Hinata in Kamakura's body,
so
and
like
Junko can upload herself in the dead people.
But I think she already told him that like he can't be himself in Kamakura's body.
I think that was maybe to convince him to not do the shutdown sequence. Do you remember what we were talking about earlier?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like there's 3 options: Graduate, repeat, shutdown sequence. Repeat, repeat. Shutdown sequence, then this whole thing goes to naught, and then he goes back to Kamakura Izuru.
Yeah.
And I think what she was trying to say earlier was that as Kamakura Izuru, he will always stay as Kamakura Izuru. He has no hope of turning into a regular person again.
Right.
So he should not.
Regardless of what memories are uploaded.
No. But then I think if you do Graduate, then he'll be Hinata.
Is that what she meant?
Yeah, because I think she's trying to convince him to pick Graduate.
Okay, because how I interpret it is, no matter what you choose, no matter what you do to your brain, like, you will always be Kamakura Izuru. Yeah. So it doesn't matter if you upload these memories.
Yeah, but then...
You will still be Kamakura Izuru.
I'm thinking from Junko's perspective, why would that favor her? Because she wants them to graduate.
And, like I said last episode, to get him to crack.
Oh.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I just think the words might have been a little wishy-washy.
Okay.
Okay, we'll play under the assumption that if he were to upload Hinata's memories to Kamakura Izuru, he would still be talentful and everything, but he would have the memories of this Hinata.
I think he would just be normal, talentless Hinata.
But she said it doesn't change his brain.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? Like... Right? Do you see what I mean? Like, that's why I think, like, Enoshima meant, like, doesn't matter what you do, your brain is, like, rewired. Like, your brain is set. You are Kamakura Izuru no matter what you do. That's what I thought she was getting at.
Then why would they even put him into this program in the first place if they weren't going to be able to change him?
Well, he would put himself, knowing that he wouldn't have the possibility of him not returning.
Oh, I see.
Right? That's what I meant by, like, he could do that as a failsafe, knowing that even if he goes through all of this, doesn't matter what happens with the in-game personality, he will come out as himself again.
Okay.
Ensured, like, self-survival.
Okay.
That's why I thought it made sense in that sense.
Okay. I see where you're coming from.
Do you want to operate under the assumption that if he graduates, he would have his memories and the talents of Kamakura Izuru? He would have the brain rewiring, but like
I don't know.
be that
because
person
like we don't
with the
have
memories?
the specifics of the brain rewire,
right? Like
so like
it's difficult to interpret.
Yeah,
it's difficult to interpret.
Do you want to try picking Graduate?
I'm
I don't
tempted
think the others
to.
are that relevant.
I think. I don't know. I was thinking there might be some loophole with like be the Blackened and like if you kill someone and like make it out, like
I don't think
you yourself will make it out.
I think it's a little bit too late for that.
Yeah. What? I hit the down arrow.
That was weird.
I hit the down arrow. Okay, I guess I can't move the options with the down arrow. We'll choose graduate. Okay, so I think we're working under the assumption that his memories will be transferred to Kamakura Izuru, but his body and like physiology will still be the same with regards to talent and such.
I guess. I mean, it depends on where the talent is stored in the brain.
Right. Yeah, I know. I don't think they want us to go that far. I'm like, because if you just have Hinata's memories, but you have everything else exactly of Kamakura. Yeah. That's it, like, memory is still tied to, like, even though where it originates in the brain, it's still tied to all of these different emotions and such, right? Even your senses and everything.
We also don't even mentioned that they were,
like, rewired his senses and his emotions and stuff.
So...
Do you want to at least, like, commit to working under one assumption?
Yes.
Rather than having
Do you want to work under mine?
Which is?
That he'll be Hinata when he goes into Kamakura's body. Whatever that means. Whether that means he still has Kamakura's talents or whatever, but he'll be Hinata, I guess.
Okay, we'll work under that assumption. I think that's what Hinata is thinking right now, based on the fact that to graduate was the correct answer. I see. I just need to choose graduate then. Huh?
その場合は今のアバターひなたくんが本体に上書きされることになるので
What? Cue comment. God, you guys talk forever. It's just gonna be explained in the next text box.
無事にひなたくんが復活できますね。まさに
Oh, oops, I forgot to read.
It's okay, I realized that after I clicked it too.
So Hinata will be safely reborn, truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Okay, so I guess that's the case.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess his memories can be uploaded. Doesn't matter that his brain is rewired or that he looks different or anything. He'll just be 100% Hinata, personality-wise.
Yeah, I guess. Question mark.
Okay. Danganronpa writers, take note.
Yeah.
Take note, that line from Enoshima earlier was incredibly confusing.
Yeah, really vague. It could have been a translation thing, too.
Could have been. I in retrospect, was like, oh, I should have listened a little bit more carefully, but I can't really do that now. So.
Yeah.
If someone could give me the Japanese, that would actually be really cool, because that's helped a lot in the past with particularly vague lines or misinterpreted lines, like the torture thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so, yeah, Hinata will be safely reborn. And so will Enoshima.
Yes, in the dead people.
Yes. I love that they put Lord Junko in the corner every time. Hold on, you can't do that. If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Enoshima's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start this shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs. Jeez, you should have said so early before. You guys aren't honest at all. That's not it. What we're saying is... We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope?
Which might be the case now, given that like despair might be running rampant outside the world.
Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Okay, so let's just run through the differences between the graduate and the shutdown.
Yeah.
Again, real quick. So graduate, Hinata
Gets to stay Hinata.
Gets to stay Hinata.
Everyone gets to stay the same, except...
Everyone else goes back to being a remnant of despair. Or no, they upload, so all of the remnants of despair chilling in this trial room right now go back to being the normal selves that they developed over the course of this island trip.
Yes.
And...
all the dead people will come back to life as Shuko.
As Enoshima, yeah. And the Future Foundation people will go back to themselves.
I guess so.
Probably.
Yeah, but I think they just don't want Graduate to happen because they don't want Junko to come back.
Yeah. And
then
she's trying to convince them by saying that, oh, even if you go back to yourselves, or no, that's the shutdown sequence. So if they do the shutdown sequence, everything that's happened on the island is essentially naught.
Yes.
So Komokura Izuru comes back, all the remnants of despair come back,
yep.
And the Future Foundation people are back.
Yes.
And so she's making the argument, even if that happens, even if you do the shutdown sequence, I don't come back, but all of you remnants of despair are going to go back, and the Future Foundations go back, and they're going to kill you.
Yeah. She's doing a good job of convincing them to pick Graduate.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. But if they really value hope, they'll sacrifice themselves or something like that.
Ooh, that's difficult. That's putting them in a really difficult position.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what if... okay, I'm thinking, like, all the dead people's bodies are currently just, like, strapped down or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if you just had them up and then just killed all of them again?
Well, here's the thing. If you don't graduate, even the Future Foundation people don't come back with these memories.
Oh.
So if they want to have knowledge of all of this discussion here, they need to pick Graduate. In reality, though pretty inhumane, I would somewhat agree with you.
Yeah.
That you could graduate, let you know exactly which bodies are going to be controlled by Enoshima, Future Foundation peeps get out there,
just
and
kill all of them.
And kill all of them. That honestly is probably the most 100%.
Yeah, because it also, like, even if they pick the shutdown sequence, they still stay dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, it's kind of inhumane.
Yeah, and since you're just, like, killing, like, 10 people
I do think it is the most rational.
Yeah.
It's a tough decision. I think it would be the best one, but...
yeah. Because we don't want to risk Enoshima coming back. And it's not like they are the
and it's not like
same people.
Right. And then we would keep all of the memories for the Remnants of Despair, which would hopefully not be Remnants of Despair anymore, and the Future Foundation comes back, especially with all this knowledge too.
Yeah.
And then Hinata comes back too as Hinata, so we don't have to deal with Kamakura Izuru.
Yeah.
I think Graduate is the better plan than
I know.
in reality. But I don't think they're going to consider the option where they just kill all of the Enoshima clones. So yeah, that's the thing. Regardless. Not just dreadful.
It's rather friggin' hopeless, don't you think? Ha ha ha. And can you guys even endure that?
The irony.
Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Yeah. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized.
Oh. Isn't that... I think they're referring to Takoyama as the girl they love, or Nanami. No, Nanami.
Probably not.
Takoyama for like Kazuru's case, and then the guy they hate is probably Komaeda.
That's, yeah. And in Hinata's case, his very existence is going to disappear, all because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
Oh man, it's kind of intense. She makes a really compelling argument.
She makes a really good case.
She makes a very compelling self-interest argument.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you want to survive, like, this is your only chance. You can't believe her, that's how she works.
That's what she does. So she can lure you all towards despair.
There's no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown. Hold on. What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Enoshima escapes? Yeah, it's basically their self-interest, their self-survival versus like Enoshima in the world, right? No, I was just. How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down.
Oh, so now we're getting a little bit of a window into the outside world.
Timing. If Enoshima Junko makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
Yet again.
I know. So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that?
Interestingly enough, I think there is kind of one way out for all of these remnants of despair.
Which is?
To go back to being remnants of despair. Because then they can selfishly save themselves in addition to going back to a world in which their hope is the despair of the world. And so it's like 100% in line with, if you want both options, you have to submit to despair.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's like what she's posing is like the only way that you can really be okay with the state of the world in addition to keeping yourself alive is if you submit to despair.
で、こっちの世界で積み重ねた記憶のすべてを失って超高校級の絶望に逆戻りしろと。
You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world.
中には存在そのものが消えるやつもいるけど、我慢しろと。
Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist, and you're telling them to just deal with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living.
Man. That's a little side note.
Yeah, just by the way. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but... Don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
Man, interesting. Yeah. Also, like, how impressive is it that Enoshima has been able to pin everything and put herself in this sort of position,
yeah,
despite being dead.
Yeah.
like, right? Like, she was dead.
Like, this is a program.
Her personality her memories were uploaded into a program in which she's been able to deduce with all of this information who Kamakura Izuru was, who Hinata is, this whole situation, and pin the Future Foundation in a way to get her back.
Yeah, I can see why they really don't want her back.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's cool. Because... Maggie finished what he wanted to say. Because I feel like in the first game, it was kind of just like told to us that she was ultimate despair, but we never really saw how. Mm-hmm. But now we're really seeing how.
Experiencing how.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too. You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What's funny is like, there is overlap, right? But it depends on the person's personal perspective.
Yeah.
So.
What should we do?
You're asking us. You're telling us To decide?
Darn it, why did it turn out like this?
What?
Is this a non-stop debate?
Whoa, this is different. Oh man, this is intense. If everyone can come... I feel like I should have acquired that. If our memories up until now disappear. Oh my god, so tell me Nagi's gonna inspire hope in all of them again. Look at our meters up there in the time. The reason everybody died. With the hope of bringing them back, but you know.
Oh my god, it's literally just hope and despair.
Yeah, it's just hope and despair. So I was thinking, do we have to...
We have to contradict one of them.
Yeah.
Do you want to contradict despair?
I think we have to contradict... I feel like we're gonna be misinterpreted and think it's like choosing despair.
I think,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's a contradict, so I think we should contradict despair to choose hope.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
At the very worst,
knowing the game's mechanics, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like we chose despair.
Yeah. At the very worst, we'll get an alternate ending.
Oh my goodness. I thought it was gonna be like we have to like appropriate like Nagi's hope and then like contradict all of the people's
again.
like insecurities about it or something like that.
Like we did the first game?
Yes.
Yeah, that was really cute when they did that the first game.
Agreed. Okay, so I think...
Let's pick despair.
Yeah, also,
like
real quick game design thing. They would leave the option you need to choose at the very end so that you see everyone's arguments and such up until that point.
Yeah,
because like the
but
feels...
or like at this point it's like, oh well, I need to see what else I can contradict. So
right,
I have
right.
to go through the whole thing anyways.
Yeah, you don't always have to though.
That's true, if it's obvious.
Yeah, right. So the fact that they made it the very last one, I think is...
Okay, it's supposed to like indicate.
Yeah. The world or me? Hope or despair?
Wait, I think we're... Look
They're telling us to choose.
Like heart thing we
used.
Every single click.
To choose between that. Why?
I think we're gonna die. I think
Why
that's... Yeah.
do we have to choose? Oh my goodness, I think you're right.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so exciting, because also... Whoa. Sorry.
Why do we have to choose? What? What is going on? Are we dying because we didn't choose?
No, I don't think this is the normal like death, obviously. I think that we were talking about the game design. It forces you to see all of it and then be like, oh, let's discuss and pick which one we're gonna do.
Yeah.
But we don't get that choice.
Right. Oh man.
That's cool.
Let's see where it goes. See where it goes.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Huh? Can't do it. I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that I can't decide. I can't choose either one. Hinata? Shut up, leave me alone. This is just too much. Maybe Hinata's cracking?
I know, Hinata's cracking, man.
Hinata's cracking
totally
hard.
Look like he's cracking.
I think this might be the underlying quality that led to them being remnants of despair.
Oh, their like ability to crack.
Yes.
Because like Nagi didn't crack.
Nagi did not crack, right? Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you, and I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this, and now my existence is going to disappear?
意味わかんねえよ。
I don't understand it at all.
こんなのどっちも絶望じゃねえか。
Both choices are hopeless.
私たちはどこまで犠牲を払えばいいのですか?
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
こんな責任背負わせんじゃねえよ。
This burden, don't you dare make us shoulder it. Do you think they could, like, the Future Foundation could maybe pitch, like, we can give you another opportunity to do the Neo World program if you sacrifice yourselves here?
Yeah. But I think they're under the impression that they're gonna die when they go back.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
俺らの手に負えるわけねえだろ。
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
しっかりして。
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
だから無理なんだって。
It's impossible.
俺なんかには無理なんだよ。未来なんて選べないんだよ。
For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future.
希望だの絶望だの勝手にやってくれ。俺には関係ない。
Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
そんな。
That's.
そして答えは出ない。それがあんたらの選ぶ答えなのね。
And there's no answer, so you've chosen to make no choice at all.
ああ、また私の予想通りになっちゃった。
Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected.
こうやって何もかも予想通りってのもさ、絶望的に退屈なんだよね。
I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan.
私があんたらのデータを持っている以上、そうなるのは当然なんだけどさ。
Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this.
それこそ絶望的に予想不可能な出来事でも起きない限りはね。
That is, until something else hopelessly unpredictable happens.
Huh.
I'm so curious what would have happened if we just shot right
I
now.
know, same. I'm curious.
Yeah.
Let us know if we should go back and explore that.
Yeah.
と言っても、そんな都合のいいことなんて、これまた絶望的に起きるわけがないんだけどね。
Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless.
だって、これってゲームだもん。すべての物事が予定調和で進む世界なんだもん。
After all, this is a game, a world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony.
でもいいんじゃないの？無理して選択肢を選ぶ必要なんてないって。
Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice.
未来なんて求めない。そういう未来があってもいいと思うよ。
A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too.
希望を求めなければ絶望に襲われることもないんだし。
As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair.
私だってそう。絶望を求めなければ希望なんてしないで済む。
That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it.
だからさ、みんなで呪いから解き放たれて、ここで仲良く立ち止まってようよ。
So let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends.
Ironically, I think she's got an underlying plan here as well, because she alluded to earlier that all of her friends are slowly wasting away as their bodies are waiting here. So she's making this proposal like, oh, then we can just continually repeat, because that's the easier decision to not have to actually choose one of these futures. But she's slowly indicating that they'll probably die via repeating.
Yeah.
Though I don't think she'll indicate that.
No.
この南国生活にどっぷりと浸ってようよ。
Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever.
ずっとずっとね。
Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Whoa. What? What is going on? What? What is this? What is this?
Oh my god.
Are we waking up again?
I wonder if we're gonna be back. Probably not.
Don't tell me we wake up and we see Komaida's face in front of us. What?
What?
Neil?
こうして世界がループしていくんだね。
永遠に続く楽園のゲームなんて楽しそう。
Can you click anything?
しばらくこうしてんのもいいかもな。
Yeah.
Okay, do you wanna try shooting something?
賢明な判断ですよ。
Maybe.
よかった。忘れられずに済んだ。
I wanna listen.
Yeah.
忘れるわけないじゃないですか。
これで江ノ島も消えたし。
よし、パー ティーでもしようぜ。だったら腕を振るっちゃうって。ならば BGM は息吹に任せです。ねえ、記念に写真撮ってもいい？
俺様のビギリ酔いしれるか？トレーニングのカリキュラムも用意したぞ。
Regular need I.
Yeah.
怪我したら私に言ってくださいね。
僕は自己紹介から始めた方がいいかな。今さらかよ。
What was this? Again? Huh?
What is happening?
This is so crazy.
Surprise, it's island time.
Oh well. There's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. With this, the world will continue to loop, given we can never get a game over.
Oh.
What am I doing? Huh?
Huh?
Because we can't, like, die, right?
Yeah. Can I try that again? That was the only thing you could interact
I
with.
thought so.
You're speeding it up, right?
Yes. This is so meta. This is so meta. Oh.
Whoa, I just gotta chill.
Whoa. After we try each one, it's like there's a new option now.
Yeah, okay.
Whoa. So this is kind of like the tempting, like, oh, let's just go back through everything. But it seems like they maybe have their memories, like, as they're looping. Like, the tempting, like, if you don't do anything, they can be trapped in this, like...
Yeah, you're just, like, trapped in this loop.
Yeah. Holy cow, that's so intense. That's not it.
Huh?
You guys aren't part of the game, right? Yeah, I feel like... What is going on?
What is going on? How do we get out of this loop?
Yeah. Eternal Game Utopia. That second one wasn't there before the first time around, right?
No.
Okay, I don't want to make sure I'm not like just going crazy. Is there gonna be like another one tagged on to the end again?
Maybe.
Do you think we appropriate one of them?
I mean, it sounds like we have to. Let's see if we can try and incorporate the first one and hit the second one.
Yeah. This is so interesting.
This is so weird.
I don't know like what perspective we are. Like I feel like we've always been like Hinata's perspective,
yeah,
but like Hinata seems to be like in the loop now too,
yeah.
you know? Like and the music and everything too.
Maybe we'll try and appropriate the second one.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do. Yeah, just trying to make sense of it. It seems like Nanami is kind of like breaking this, like from the game's perspective, like you guys aren't part of the game. You shouldn't be repeated here like forever and ever. Like you can't afford to be trapped. You have real life bodies.
Oh, to contradict the idea of it in Utopia.
Yeah.
By saying like you're not part of the game.
Yeah. Okay. Let's give it a go. This is really cool though. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. There we go.
Whoa.
What do you say?
It's like kono sekai wa. It's
Oh,
like
this
this world
world.
is. This is Komaeda? Who are you? It's gonna be the Komaeda waking up thing.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. What? Oh my god! I'm just part of the game, but you guys aren't, right?
Nanami, is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Nanami? Because you should have already disappeared.
なんでもいいか。
Oh well, it doesn't matter.
それよりさ、あいつらむちゃくちゃだよな。
Anyway, don't you think they're messed up?
世界が滅ぶとか、自分を犠牲にしろとか、そんなの選べっこないのに。
Telling us the world's going to be destroyed and to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose.
俺なんかに選べっこないのにさ。
For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose.
ほんと、散々だよ。いきなりこんなわけのわからないことに巻き込まれて。
Seriously, I've had enough. I'm tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand.
何の才能もないって突きつけられた上に、外に出れば超高校級の絶望だとか言われて。
Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair.
挙句の果てには消えるとか言われてんだぜ。意味わかんねえよな。
And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up?
ああ、お前だって嫌だよな。
Hey, you don't want that either, right?
だって俺たちの記憶がなくなったら、お前の存在は完全になくなるんだもんな。
I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left.
俺たちの記憶にも残らず、完全に消えてなくなっちまうんだもんな。
You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will even remember you.
なくならないよ。
No, I won't.
Huh?
たとえ存在がなくなったとしても、私がみんなに忘れ去られちゃったとしても、
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again.
だからって完全に消えてなくなるわけじゃないよ。
That doesn't mean I will completely disappear.
I think she's implying, like, because I've had an impact on, like, the future of the world and such, like, even if I'm not remembered, even if I'm not, like, physically there,
like
I will
was
have
still
existed,
there.
right?
This still happened, yeah.
私とみんなで作った未来をみんなが進み続ける限りは、
As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together,
私は消えてなくなったりしない。
I will never disappear.
私が生きて戦って命を懸けたものがちゃんとそこに残ってるんだもん。
What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
そうは言うけどさ。
You're right, but...
ひなたくんは怖いんだね。
You're probably just scared, right?
自分が消えることもそうだけど、重い何かを背負って未来を進むことが怖いんだね。
Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
ああ、怖いよ。
Yeah, I'm scared.
そんなの怖いに決まってるじゃないか。
I'm obviously terrified of that. This is so cool.
This is really cool.
いつまでうじうじしてるんだ。
Yes,
Oh my god, I love
Nanami
Nanami.
giving a pep talk, yes.
How much longer are you gonna be this indecisive?
Huh?
胸を張れる自分になりたいんじゃなかったのか。だから希望が峰学園に憧れたんじゃなかったのかよ。
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
だけど俺はその希望が峰学園にも騙されて。
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
ひなたくん、君は今までずっと大きな勘違いをしてたんだよ。
Hinata, you've had it wrong this whole time.
勘違い？
Wrong?
才能を持つことがゴールじゃないよ。
Having talent isn't the goal.
才能があろうとなかろうとさ、それよりもっと大事なことがあるでしょ。
There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right?
自分自身を信じてあげることだよ。
Oh, what's important is that you believe in yourself.
それができなかったら、いくら才能があっても自分に胸なんか張れないよ。
If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself.
きっと昔の君がそうだったみたいにね。
Just like how you were in the past.
It's
What?
like, Nanami's like, even if you don't believe in yourself, believe in the me that believes in you! You...
なあ、お前は誰なんだ？だって消えたはずじゃなかったのかよ。
Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
でも昔のひなたくんは昔のひなたくんだよ。
But past Hinata is in the past.
この世界で私やみんなと一緒に過ごしたひなたくんじゃない。
He's not the same Hinata who spent time with me and the others in this world.
だから大丈夫。君はもう自分に胸を張っていいと思うよ。
So it's going to be alright. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Admittedly, I don't really know exactly what she meant by the whole past Hinata is in the past thing.
Yeah. Because is she saying, like, is she for shutdown sequence or for graduate?
Yeah, I don't know if she's trying to tell him, like, have confidence in yourself. Like, if you do return, you'll be able to, like, put down Enoshima.
Yeah.
Or, like, it's okay. Like, the Hinata is, like, still in the Kamakura and, like, can bring it back or something. Like,
yeah, I don't really know.
I'm a little confused, Nanami, but the intent is great.
You're cute.
But you're Nanami, so it's okay.
Nanami.
Hey, Nanami, can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? She's like, silly, decide for yourself.
Yeah, she's like, I can't tell you that.
My hope, the world's hope, which one should I choose? And she'd be like, they should be the same.
She'd be like, the both.
君たちの未来は君たちだけに権利があるんだよ。もちろん責任もだけどね。
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future, and the responsibility too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
でもどっちも選べないなら作っちゃえばいいんじゃないかな。
Huh?
I love this. I love this. This is like exactly what Hagakure said in the first game.
Wait, what did he say?
Do you remember?
No.
Oh, I don't remember the exact words, but there was an incredible quote about him saying like, oh, I can like predict the future and such, but like you can also make a future for yourself.
Oh, and I remember we were like, oh my god, Hagakure!
Oh yeah,
Whoa.
Yeah, do you remember that moment?
Yeah.
I feel like this is like the exact same sort of thing.
Yeah. Well, hold on, I have to say it. But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
この世界はゲームかもしれないけど、君たちはゲームなんかじゃないんだよ。
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game.
選ぶだけじゃなくて、作ることだってできるはずだよ。
You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well. That's kind of cool.
That is really cool. How so, though?
Yeah, I know.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
ゲームじゃないんだから、才能やスキルやレベルなんて気にしなくていいんだよ。
I wonder if they're talking like, she's like talking to us.
Maybe.
Yeah, since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level.
Is this why she's the ultimate gamer? Because
Yeah.
like she's like
part of the game.
playing the game.
君たちにはそんなものを乗り越えるとてつもない必殺技があるじゃん。
You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything.
The power of friendship.
Oh my god.
ほら、やればなんとかなるってやつだよ。
I guess what I'm trying to say is,
Just do it!
Just do it! If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Well, in general, I don't necessarily agree with that. I do think in the case of someone who's just incredibly indecisive,
Yeah.
and like will never actually commit to doing something, you do need that initial first step, right? If I do it, things will turn out okay.
まあ、それでなんとかなったらゲームならクソゲー扱いだけどね。
True.
Of course, games are very fun when they're easy to clear.
True that.
Yeah.
でもこれはゲームじゃないんだよな。
But this isn't a game, right?
ねえ、ひなたくん、
Hey, Hinata.
誰かのためじゃないよ。君は自分自身のためにやるんだよ。
This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself.
さてと、じゃあそろそろひなたくんのかっこいいところを見せてもらおうかな。
Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hinata.
Ship. My favorite ship.
Yeah, same.
私も手伝うからさ。
Come on, I'll help out too.
Yeah, I'm gonna commit. I'll maybe reevaluate at the end, but I'm pretty confident this is my favorite ship.
Hinanami!
Help?
Oh my god, I hope she comes back. I hope she becomes a real human.
Whoa.
俺には何の才能もない。憧れた希望が見描くように騙されて。
Holy
俺
cow.
は消えたくない。
I don't want to disappear.
カムクラ譲るなんて俺じゃない。
Kamakura-yuzuru.
世界がどうとか知らない。
Here's what will happen to the world.
Oh my god.
This is so intense.
This is really
I
freaky.
don't want to sacrifice
どうせ
myself.
誰にも感謝されない
It's
し
not。like I'll be appreciated anyway.
江ノ島なんかに勝てこないん
There's
だ。
no way.
We could be.
It could be Hiroshima. It's the Future Foundation's fault,
俺のせいじゃない。
not mine.
俺には未来なんて選べない。
I can't
I
choose
feel like we
the
have to
future.
contradict that.
ほら、やればなんとかなるってやつだよ。
Appropriate that.
Yeah. Oh. As a side note, I just want to bring up, I'm pretty sure we saw this version of Izuru at DR3 stuff while we were in Japan.
Oh, you're right.
I think we did.
I feel like I remember seeing, but being like, I don't know who that is, I don't want to look.
Whoa, did not know that character. We thought it was Hagakure at first.
Yeah.
And then we were like, that's not Hagakure, look away.
Yeah.
But this is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
Oh, he wants to show his cool side anatomy.
Yeah. For the dramatic effect, I think I'm gonna let this go at its natural pace and all. This is really cool though. This is so cool though.
Wait, what should we contradict?
The very last one.
Wait, we took the last one.
That he says.
Oh, okay.
Silly. We're not gonna contradict Nanami saying that we can create the future.
Was it this one? Oh, no.
It's the next one.
Oh wait, no.
Oh no. It's the one where she says, or he says like, "There's no way I can choose" or something like that.
Yeah, this one.
Nice.
What?
Huh?
Do we have to crush all of them?
I think so.
Oh!
That's so funny. This is me? Yeah, I think we have to crush all of them.
Okay, cool, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Let's go,
I guess
let's
they're
go.
drawing the parallel. Oh, I thought it was actually the first one. I think this is paralleling the end of the first game where we had to like hope everyone.
Hope everyone.
Hope all the people.
This is so cute.
It is.
I kind of hate the non-stop debates, but I love that you could do stuff like this with it.
Agreed. Are we gonna get one less? Oh. Even though that I will, like... Nanami though.
Nanami's so cute. No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear.
Whoa.
Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got.
This is so sick.
I'll be cheering for you too. Oh, Nanami, don't go away.
Ah, that reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
Love you. What?
Skida. Awaken. Can't lose hope. Am I supposed to click this?
I don't know.
A lot. If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died. I'm just using the touchpad now because I don't want the... Oh, we're like coming to.
Oh.
The tragedy will start once again.
Whoa, look at Kuzuru's eyes.
Whoa. Look at all of their eyes.
Dark.
If we turn back into Ultimate Despair, they're coming back to Ultimate Despair.
Yeah.
We might be killed by the future. So we're gonna come back and then we're gonna be like, guys, we have to. Yeah. Why is it not clicking when I like actually click it, but when I just tap? Whoa. They're both hope and they're both despair. The conclusion will never be reached. Oh, okay, so this is... Oh, now we have... Oh, do I have to like keep clicking more to like bring the truth bullet back or what?
I'm confused. Maybe you have to appropriate something?
I can't even move a mouse.
Oh, JK.
So... I think I'm just gonna try clicking because it still doesn't sound like it's at full volume yet, does it?
Yeah, it's getting closer.
Look at the time.
Yeah, that's true.
If we turn back into despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation. Right? Yeah, they're all sinking into despair.
Yeah. Oh, he has his eyes closed.
どちらも希望でどちらも絶望。結論なんて
Can I click? Or what? Can't space?
希望を失っちゃった。
Oh, store power.
Am I supposed to like click now? Yeah.
私は皆さんの
This is intense.
Yeah, I know.
This is intense.
Really utilizing the non-stop debate.
Yeah, no kidding. You don't rid the world of despair. Yeah, so they're falling into the state. They're falling into despair. This is I think this is what Enoshima was aiming for. To like put them in a state of despair where they just kind of like throw everything away. They're like,
you don't care anymore.
Yeah. Man, clicking a lot.
I know. I wonder if you actually really need to click that much. Oh, well, I guess the little mouse thing is telling you that you need to.
Yeah, but like, do I really need to be like,
yeah,
you know, am I good with my just like pretty casual like
clicking?
touchpad?
I mean, I feel like that's probably okay with your casual clicking.
Maybe not, given I don't have the bullet yet, and I think I'm supposed to have it then.
Do you want me to click?
I don't know if it's actually making much of a difference, or if it's just gonna be the next time it starts. Oh wait, no, it's fine. I'll just legit click really fast, and hopefully this works.
Yeah, sorry for the loud clicking in the background. It seems like the only statement we can interact with is
that last one that Enoshima says. Yeah. Man, they're really making us click a lot for this.
I know.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Look at the bullet.
What about it?
I'm pretty sure there's a bar on the right that's moving to the left or something like that.
Oh.
Does that click more? Is that like a bar, or is that like some sort of shadow? I think like the bullet's full, like filling up from the right side to the left. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to click to fill that up all the way.
Maybe it's... I don't think so.
Right? Like... You gotta be kidding me. How much do I have to click? And now I'm like clicking with my mouse and my touchpad.
Do you want me to click on one too?
Do I have to hold?
Oh, was it just holding?
It's just hold. It's so just hold.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're so
you gotta
dumb.
be clear about that. You gotta be clear about that.
Especially because we have... There we go. Future. Wow, we're so dumb. Wait.
What? What? Oh, okay. It was like auto, like...
Oh, it auto works. I was like, Nick, what are you doing?
I know, I was like, I didn't mean to do that, Lizzie, I'm sorry! Future! You get a future! You get a future! You get a future! We'll create our future! Yo, the ultimate Sorewa Chigaozo! Yo, the ultimate
really
Sorewa
cool.
Chigaozo, that was so cool! Did he just go Super Saiyan? Look at his hair! Look at his hair! Oh, he went Super Saiyan! We're gonna turn around. It's the Ishimaru thing. He's gonna turn all white and be his red eyes and everything. Yo. When he was like super cool Kamakura Izuru, he had like the white hair and like the red eyes too.
Yeah.
Do you think he's like tapping into his actual talent or something like that? Like, alright, there won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair too. Yo. They call him Young Kaneki.
Oh my god.
I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
Whoa.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the heck are you?
Yo, look at his
I
like,
know, I was gonna say,
thing.
look at, yeah.
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake, but my own.
Oh, yeah. So it is Kamakura channeling through, but as like hopeful Kamakura.
As like the ultimate hope.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Don't tell me. Kamakura? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
Do you think this is maybe like him indicating that he had this like latent talent that he's like tapped into finally
maybe.
now?
Yeah, maybe.
I am not Kamakura Izuru. I am Hinata Hajime. Ore wa Hinata Hajime da.
Ooh, break.
Yo.
This is pretty
Okay,
cool.
okay.
Well,
I wonder which one we're gonna use.
I don't know, man.
Whoa, I wish I could read these.
Oh, you have infinite cuts.
Oh, I have infinite cuts? Oh, we're about to slice and dice.
Slice and dice. Only you actually slice and dice.
That is not my ultimate talent. Even so, Whoa. Oh. GG. Oh, now we actually have health again. Okay, so we gotta get through this again. I just wasn't sure how many I needed to slice through how many times I needed to like slice through the silence.
Yeah. Have we had silencers before?
I don't think so.
Not in this one, I don't think.
Do I have to right click or left click?
I think you should just cut it.
Just cut through it all?
Yeah, just don't bother with the silencers.
Okay. Okay. I guess that's what we'll do then. Sorry for the
anticlimactic. I don't think there's a way for you to get the silence without also hitting the stick.
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to determine. I was like trying to go through it a little bit more carefully that last time and be like, and then when it turned red towards the end, I was like, oh, I'm not actually like getting this.
Oh,
what?
Right click.
Left click.
Left click. Sorry.
Nice. Lizzie trying to slip in there and ultimate despair me.
Okay.
It just cuts through it all. Okay.
God.
Yo.
The Super Saiyan Hinata is really funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
Cool, but funny.
Oh, it's the cool side.
Yeah.
It's cool side Hinata.
Panic talk action.
Wow, we're just going
we're just gonna fever time it up.
Yeah.
Fevered. This is just what this game has become.
I know.
It will forever be simply doing this. And let's just hope. And the thing is, like, our fever time, or like our meter concentration gauge, fills up so fast because of like our power-ups that we can afford to just like take
fever
hits
time
while it feels
yeah.
like while it fills up for a bit. Because I think we're like supposed to like hold and then like release on these, and then use the right click to like fill up.
She's doing negative time, so you should fever time again.
We're still in fever time from the first one.
Oh, really?
Yep. And she's almost. We've almost got this.
Yeah, there we go.
What is it?
That's wrong.
Oh, so much also. Whoa! That was so cool! That was so cool! That was so cool! Dude, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Like, we both saw. Okay, cool.
Please, I wouldn't think it was that cool if there weren't none.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
You know what I just thought of?
What?
Hex mode on! They call him Young Kirito.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But if you guys have seen Sword Art Online,
Sword Art Online in 5 minutes. Great video. Anyways, Inoshima's upset.
I already said that.
You did?
Yeah. I
Oh,
did.
okay. Everyone, let's shut this game down.
Huh? But...
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll... Yo,
so
I love
confident.
this. I love this attitude, though.
Yeah.
I really like this. There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. Oh no, they're playing the theme song!
Oh no, it's totally epic. It's not it. No,
it's so
no.
The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
Well, I was about to say, like, lol, GG, it's actually just the end slide for the episode.
That would have been really funny.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. Why do opening songs?
I know they always get
just
you.
get so hyped. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else, too. Ignored. We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I don't really understand it myself, but I just saw it.
The future. Whoa. Yo.
So much good, like,
thumbnail art.
When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment, I somehow heard Hinata's voice, and though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness, a warm yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably...
Yeah, probably.
You saw it too, right, Hinata? Oh, she probably went to the future we are going to create from this moment on. It's also the future that everyone has created, right?
It's also the future that we're going to create in... No, just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I was like, are you sure? I don't know. I'm going to feel like we're going to have like a 10-minute next episode.
No, I just wanted to at least get some people that are watching.
Then there's no way we can stop now. Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I think honestly at this point, like even if it's suicidal, it's overcoming the despair that Enoshima like wanted, right? So like it's even more of a victory than it would have been.
Sunk into the despair.
What?
We were like, graduate's the best option.
Right. Yeah. Well, GG. Well, we also didn't know we could break the rules.
That's true.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But opens his eyes.
Aww.
I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I think that's why I was like smiling at you earlier. I think he's talking about Pekuyama.
Yeah, I think maybe all of them saw the person that was important to them.
Yeah. No, and you go back to...
Oh my god, Sonya Satanaka! Ship.
I can't sit on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a darn kid. Ain't that the truth?
What?
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah. I don't like thinking about complicated stuff.
She's like picking her earwax while this is all going on.
If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. That's just who I am, you know?
Aww.
That's what it means to be confident, right? Then I'm gonna choose this.
Soda. Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, agreed. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all, why? Dude, look at like
I know the big Enoshima on the back.
Freaking out. Why? How can you guys throw yourself back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
そんな希望なんかじゃないじゃん。絶望ですらない。
That's impossible. That can't be hope. It's not even despair. What is this?
Now he's like, alright everyone, let's chill down for a little bit. And
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Hinata, everyone. Thank you.
Oh, you're so cute.
I'm not the one you should be thanking. Huh? Tell me Nanami comes back.
Please tell me Nanami comes back.
Oh. I'm sure he did wonderfully.
I know,
there's occasional just like super dips. 36.
I don't even remember what that was.
Nope. We still got a B. Take it.
I mean, not my favorite kind of grade, but you know, it's fine.
But you know. Let's see. Oh, we can tab for details. Time left 1866. Missteps
I don't remember
minus 2000. I don't even remember.
Whatever.
How'd we get so many A's and then just these 2 C's brought us down?
That's how grades work, man.
Yeah, no kidding, I guess. Alright, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, let's get started. I didn't think it would end this easily.
I really want to see the after this thing, but I know we're probably not going to.
Of course.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning. Sorry. This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end. And from that point on, all the way until the end.
I had to do it at once one time, you know?
These are not intentional at all.
These are not intentional.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create. I'm totally going to use this as a computer wallpaper afterwards.
Oh yeah, this is a good one.
It happened. It happened.
Oh my god, this music.
Yeah. This is the Monomi theme.
Yeah.
Yo! Usami is back.
Usami's back.
Not just
right.
Monomi.
Oh, and she has her magic powers again,
Yo.
so she can turn everything happy-go-lucky again.
Yo, this is so cool.
I love this.
Whoa. This feels like a God of War boss battle. Yo, that was so cool.
I know. Oh, it's so cool we get to see Usami being like a hero.
Being Usami.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh my goodness, this is so neat.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa.
She like reclaiming her role as teacher
Whoa.
or like deleting her or something. All the little hearts and everything. I'm really interested in how this is all actually working, but like, you know, it's really cool.
It's artistic.
It's like, oh, naturally they hit both buttons at the same time, so like Usami came back and
And
has
then,
her
like-
magical powers and can kill Enoshima. Naturally.
I mean,
Whoa. Oh, this must be the phone, right?
yeah. Ha 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 ha.
That's pretty cool art.
Yeah. This is like the longest episode ever.
Yeah, no kidding.
こりゃ絶望だわ。また絶望に絶望して絶望しちゃった。
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again.
I'm tempted to say like poor Enoshima, but also like,
But like she loves it.
yeah.
あー楽しい。
Have fun.
いっぺんあんな絶望を体験しちゃった以上はさ、もう戻れないのよね。
Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back.
Or so we think. That's what we
Yeah.
thought at the end of the first game.
Exactly.
過去の思い出だけを振り返りながら生きるのなんて、そんなの虚しすぎるじゃん。
Living in the shadows of past memories, that's too sad, you know?
Whoa, that's like so meta. It's like she literally is living through her past memories.
Yeah.
Right? And she's all been doing this for the sake of basically correcting her past memories. Right?
でも、これでもう絶望、希望しないで済む。
But I guess they no longer have to hope for despair. That is just so hopeless.
Whoa. Then we got... What was that just now? Why did Usami disappear? She should have already disappeared. Oh, why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
There we go.
We got Kirigiri Togami, Nagi, looking cool.
I guess it's just as Hinata said.
They broke the game. At least this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created. Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose? It's just like the first one where they're like, we don't know what lies ahead.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah.
Even so, the only thing we can do now is to leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There's nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything. Are they like submitting to their own deaths at like the hands of this shutdown
are they
sequence?
saying like they sacrifice themselves?
Yeah.
Like they can't go back?
They delete all the data here. Right?
Yeah.
If they upload themselves at the current moment, like...
Wouldn't they just not... They wouldn't remember any of this, because they...
No, remember the dead people that aren't coming back?
Yeah? Are they dead?
They're like... Their memories were... Their avatar was deleted.
So are you saying that their avatars are getting deleted?
Yeah. So they're not going to have anything to upload back to their bodies, is what I think they're recognizing and, like, submitting to. Which is why they're like, we'll leave the future to them.
Yeah. No! I don't want that to happen.
Same. No.
I think you're right. Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I'm sorry to trouble everyone, but... Even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too. You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder. People can't change that easily, you know? Also, I'm thinking like, with regards to like the shutdown and everything, it makes it seem like they were just like dying, but we really don't know how the mechanics are going to work out.
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We really don't know how it's all going to work out because it's so uncertain. We've already seen Usami come back. And, like,
I know, yeah, because clearly the ending is changing differently than what was originally expected.
Right. Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now. Time's almost up.
Dude, Hinata's eyes.
I know. I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too. But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right? Oh my god.
That's the future! Hey, I'll never forget you guys, or the others.
That reminds, because like, he is gonna forget them. It reminds me of Kimi no Nawa.
Oh,
I'll say
you know
no
what I was
more.
about to say? It kind of reminds me of Angel Beats.
Oh.
You guys better remember me too. My name is Solda Kazuichi.
てめえらみてえな可愛い連中をそう簡単に忘れるわけねえだろ。
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
もし忘れたとしても意地でも思い出してみせますって。
Even if I forget, I'll use all my might to remember.
後でひなたがわけわかんねえこと言い出したら俺が半殺しにして正気に戻してやるよ。
You start talking weird later, Hinata. I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
助かるけどできるだけ手加減はしてくれよ。
That's a relief, but make sure you hold back as much as you can. I want to see what happens.
I know, me too.
So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
ありがとう。
Thank you.
ありがとう、ナナミ。
ありがとう、ナナミ。
やっと言えたな。
I finally said it.
Oh, that's what you wanted to say.
Mm-hmm.
私の方こそありがとう。
Me too. Thank you.
みんなのこと忘れないよ。ずっとずっと忘れないよ。
I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never ever forget.
この先もどこかでみんなのことを応援しているからね。
I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. Oh my god.
ずっと仲間だもん。
Because we're all friends after all.
Game over. Chapter 6. End?
Yeah.
This is the end. Goodbye, Academy of Despair.
Oh, it's the
giant cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's give some real quick thoughts.
Guys!
guys, indeed. I still think we're gonna have a little bit more after this.
Yeah, I agree. I think
we're gonna have a little bit more after this. We're gonna continue, don't worry. Yes, comments and stuff are already showing on the screen right now. I can't guarantee how many there will be because of how much time I have.
Yeah.
But what a chapter!
What a game!
Game's not over yet. Game's not over yet.
Okay. I won't talk about game stuff yet.
What a chapter! That's really all there is to say. So many twists, so many turns. I think Danganronpa was really good with itself, with consistency and such. I think I've changed a bit of my expectations. I think with like the normal chapters and stuff, you're more so expected and handheld through the process of like solving these things and being given things that most of the time you can deduce, make that step given to like 100% determine what it's supposed to be, and then you can confirm whether or not you're right. I think this chapter was a bit of a deviation from that, in which it was kind of like, oh, you have some ideas and some thoughts, but like you really can't put it together, and you do kind of take a seat and just kind of enjoy the ride of what the game tells you with its information and such. And we did get a bit more involved trying to figure it out, piece it together, and like at least make sense of it at certain parts. But for the most part, I think that was what this chapter was about.
Yeah, it was kind
like being taken for a ride.
Yeah.
And it was a great ride.
Yeah.
It was a great ride. Everything tying back in together, the super anime, we'll create our future thing.
Yeah. You know? But it's always like, that's always really sweet too.
Yeah, no, I mean, it gets me hype every time. There's no doubt about it. The whole Kamakura Yuzuru thing, Future Foundation, like showing up and everything, Kirigiri coming back, like Nanami coming back, like the whole Usami beating up Enoshima thing. Like,
it was a really cool little sequence.
It was really cool. It was a really cool experience. I'm excited to see what happens next. I don't know what's going to happen next. Are we going to get even the slightest glimpse at what happens like after the game ends, technically? Like what goes on in the real world? Are they going to have the vaguest hint of their memories back? Or we don't really know, because like the graduation repeat and like the shutdown mechanics seem to kind of both be happening at the same time. I think that's like the idea behind it. And so like it made it seem like the three Future Foundation members were disappearing, yet at the same time like
it was never confirmed.
It was never confirmed, and it seemed like they were kind of disappearing, yet at the same time were they moving on to graduate?
Or like they should be going, it's like the idea is like The shutdown sequence is that they're going to wake up as Ultimate Despairs having no memories of what just happened.
Right, but we don't know if they're going to because they also graduate. Yeah. So that same sort of uncertainty applies to the Future Foundation members too.
Yeah.
Right?
Because they're also the Future Foundation members.
So I want to see if we'll get some sort of confirmation as to like how that's actually going to work out, right? But like I also think part of it is like they were like, regardless of what happens,
we're going to create the future.
Yeah, it's our choice.
Yeah.
Right? We're not being just handed something by Enoshima. And in the end, they did stick it to Enoshima. There's no doubt about that.
For sure.
And like that's also part of a consequence of the shutdown sequence, right? But then there's also the Usami thing, which isn't really.
Yeah. But I feel like the Usami thing was supposed to be a reference that was like
the shutdown rules sequence, are broken, the boundaries are broken, the game is broken.
Like, the shutdown sequence that was originally set up by the Future Foundation is not working as exactly as planned. So
So I really want to figure out what's going on. With regards to a little bit more fourth wall broken things, you guys have been great throughout this chapter. There was the one little Enoshima's coming back spoiler, but outside of that, there was so much more that we had no idea was going to happen. That was really cool. So thank you guys for being so good about that. Thank you guys for your constant support, the cool little trivia and everything, as you guys do every single chapter. I'm so glad so many of you were able to catch up for this final ride, because this is going to be the last episode. Without a doubt. And it's been so much fun seeing you guys catch up and having a blast along with us throughout this entire game. And we'll talk about it more probably when we're going through the credits.
Yeah, oh my god.
In maybe a few minutes. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
We'll save our progress. Yes, we will save our progress.
Frequently. That's what Monomi tells us.
And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident, riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope Speak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here.
Oh, that's true. No one has a memory of it.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Not now. Not in the distant future. As long as they remain here. Yo.
Apparently they finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
So did they kind of graduate?
What?
Did they kind of graduate then? Is this real world?
Oh.
Is what I'm saying.
I don't know. I thought it was the island.
I don't think the island in the game exists anymore. I think the game is toast.
Okay, yeah. So
right? It's either they made it back or they didn't. And did they come back with memories or not?
Yeah.
And this is kind of indicating, I think, that it was sort of a mix, maybe?
Maybe.
Anyways. Then I guess we should get going. Hey, Naegi. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Showing some good personality development on Togumi's part. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into Ultimate Despair? I think this is also an indicator that they do have some memory of what happened.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think when they were saying that, like, oh, nobody's going to know about it, it's going to be there's no way to prove that it happened. It's only going to be the people that were there that know that
it's not going to be
all
like
of that happened, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they just turn back into Ultimate Despair? I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island. So they're staying on this island as potentially mix Ultimate Despair, not Ultimate Despair peoples.
Yeah.
I think this island is a real world island.
Yeah, it's like a
so
real
I don't think that's
island.
indicating that it's like the game or anything like that.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends.
So maybe that's the idea.
It's like they want to go to this island and then they're trying to revive their friends.
Yeah.
I
can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe. So they're like leaving them on this island by themselves to potentially deal with themselves and their sleeping friends, and Naigi's gonna be like, I'm trusting in them.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
Think so?
Or there was some sort of conference that went on, because they said, like, they chose to stay, right?
Whether they know it or not,
Also something... Sorry, I keep interrupting.
Okay.
We can't necessarily rely on Naegi, Togami, and Kirigiri being able to immediately tell if they've returned to Ultimate Despairs or not. Because they didn't when they initially picked them up either.
What do you mean, pick them up?
Save them from the killing. Mass murder, all that stuff. Mass suicide.
Oh, right.
Right? They rescued them.
Yeah.
In quotes. And then they realized that they were the Ultimate Despair.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea is, we can't know for certain that they would be able to immediately identify if they reverted to Ultimate Despair or not.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
そんな気持ちを抱いている時点でもう過去の彼らじゃないってことかもしれないわね
The fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows that they're no longer who they were in the past.
That they're willing to help them or that they're attached to them?
I think it's that they're attached.
I think it has to be the opposite. Because they'd still be attached to them if they were Ultimate or Remnants of Despair as well. It has to be some sort of like, altruistic, like, they're friends.
Yeah,
like,
we're friends and we care about them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
だけど現実問題眠った彼らが戻る可能性はほとんどないでしょうね
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
Whoa. They look so adult.
I mean, actually,
only Kirigiri does, now that I think about it.
But I was like,
Naegi looks a little taller.
Yeah, Togami looks the same.
Togami does look the same. No, Kirigiri the possibility isn't a problem. Yeah, no, Kirigiri looks super cool.
ほんの少しの可能性しかなくても、その未来を作ろうと懸命に前に進むこと自体が
Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create the future for themselves.
彼らにとっての未来なんだ。
In their eyes, that is the future.
ほんの少しの可能性どころじゃなく、奇跡と言ってもいいレベルだとしてもか?
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
不思議とさ、彼らならそこにたどり着ける気がするんだよね。
But strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it.
彼らは絶望と希望をしっかり受け止めた上で、自分たちで未来を作ろうとしている。
They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future.
きっとそういう人たちにこそ奇跡は必然として訪れるんじゃないかな。
Maybe. For people like that, miracles are inevitable, don't you think?
相変わらず青臭いな。進歩しないやつだ。
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
進歩しないって。
haven't grown up.
だからこそ私たちはあなたについていったんだけどね。
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
まあいいだろう。今回は苗木の判断を尊重してやる
Did
とし
you
よう。
hear it? Did you hear it? まあいいだろう.
Yeah.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision this time.
だが、俺たちにとって大変なのはこれからだぞ。
However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
彼らだけをこの島に残していくなんて本部のお偉方が知ったら大騒ぎでしょうね。
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
So they're still planning on going back to the Future Foundation, still resuming everything they were doing with like the real world, but they're leaving these remnants of despair here to potentially work it out amongst themselves and their in-game selves / memories to become good people again?
I guess.
隠蔽工作を頑張らないとね。
We need to work on concealing it. It also implies that like there are some higher-ups that we still don't know about.
And
there's still work to do in the world that we still haven't learned a lot about.
Because said that it's calming down, but it's not fixed.
Right. And there's still a world we have to learn about.
We still have no idea about.
That's not a problem.
本部には何て説明する気なの?
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
それは船の中でじっくり考えようかと。
I'm about that. I was going to think about it while I was on the ship.
頑張ってね。そこまでは手を貸して。
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
そんな。
Huh? Why?
お前の判断を尊重してもらえただけでもありがたく思え。
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
分かったよ。
Fine. Whoa.
Whoa.
じゃあ私たちも帰りましょうか。まだまだ先は長い。やるべきことが山ほどあるわ。
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finish yet. There's still a lot we must do.
未来機関とのこともそうだけど、人類史上最大最悪の絶望的事件もまだ続いている。
Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has not finished.
未来のためにも決着をつけないとね。
We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
どうやらもうしばらくはお前たちと一緒に行動することになりそうだな。
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer. I wonder who they're working with. Like,
yeah,
right? Like, who else is in the future? Who's like the other, you know, like huge part of the Future Foundation they're working together with? I wonder if they have plans of future, like in the future, integrating these remnants of despair that hopefully become remnants of hope or something like that.
あなたの帰りを待っている人もいるしね。
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return. I wonder if she's talking to Togami about Furuka.
Oh, is she talking to Togami or to Naegi?
I don't know.
I was like, who are you gonna ship Naegi with now? Like
yeah.
Asahina? I thought you were the ship.
Yeah.
Right? Like.
Yes,
it was Fukawa. Yes. Don't make me remember something so horrifying. Then let's go. We must create our own futures too. This is Hinata's voice.
Yeah.
And so the ordeal has ended.
そしてここから日常が始まるんだ。
And from here, our daily lives have started.
それは事件なんかよりもっと不条理で荒唐無稽で理不尽で
Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before.
きっとずっと難しい。
Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now.
答えが出る謎なんてないし
There's no such thing as an answered mystery.
ちゃんとした結末があるのかさえ疑わしい。
It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well.
道というよりはどこまでも広がる海のようで
The future isn't a path, it's like an endless sea.
どこにでも行けるし
You can try to go anywhere,
どこにも行けないかもしれない。
but it doesn't mean you'll get there.
それでも俺は生きていく。
Even so, I will keep on living. I think his appearance, his top half appearance, is going to indicate part of like
what
who
happened.
he is,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
日向はじめとして生きていく。
I will keep on living as Hinata Hajime.
So he kept his memories.
Yeah.
See that hair.
Yeah,
The lack
actually.
thereof. It's gonna be white.
Oh.
No? Oh no, it's just regular.
It's regular Hinata.
俺の
He
未
got a
来は
haircut.
ここにある。
My future lies here. Epilogue?
Ooh.
The day before the future.
Epilogue hype. Y'all, I hope you enjoy this movie.
Yeah, no kidding. Danganronpa 2, the movie. Credits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Holy cow. Where to start? Okay, first thing we're gonna start off with game as a whole.
Okay.
Definitely a very enjoyable experience.
Yes.
Absolutely loved the story. Is the game perfect? No. It definitely has its moments. It definitely has its moments. Some of the minigames, if anything, are where it needs work, but I don't think that's really what you should be evaluating Danganronpa on anyways. So overall, I think individually, character development, incredible.
So good.
All of them have incredible personalities, backstories, interactions with each other.
And also just like, I really like it when a game, anime, whatever, like entertainment medium that can have a cast of characters where you like everybody.
Yes, every character seemed really great.
Yes.
And really like they added a lot.
Yeah.
I think some characters had more opportunities to do so
Agreed.
than others.
Agreed.
But all of them seemed like they had that same sort of potential. It was really fun seeing them on like a journey, and it very much did feel like we were on that journey with them, right? It didn't feel like we were simply observing. It didn't feel like we were reading a book. It did really feel like most of the time we were in Hinata's place, partaking in the trials and everything too. At the same time though, Hinata was very much his own character.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That contributed to the story and everything.
He wasn't just like a bland, like, self-insert.
Let's see, individual trials and everything, all of them.
They did a really good job of differentiating themselves from Danganronpa 1.
Yes.
Really good job.
Yeah, actually that's so true. It didn't feel very rehashed, it didn't feel very recycled or anything
It very
like
much felt like a continuation.
A lot of the mysteries, a lot of the cases, murders and stuff were super fun to solve. I think moving to like music and sound and visuals, Visuals were great.
Great. Character designs.
Really loved the character designs. Really liked how the art is presented.
The CGs.
Yeah.
The animations. The deaths.
The music has been really good too.
Yeah.
Thoroughly loved it. Miss Monami's theme, but you know.
Oh, yes.
What else to say is there? Emotionally, like, this game is very impactful.
Yeah.
You grow super attached to the characters. That's really reflective of how well the game has made the characters and presented them, and, you know, had them grow throughout the story and have you grow with them.
Also, is that what I really liked about this game as well, in particular, were like motives and people why they killed others, all seemed very like legitimate.
Yes, they did feel. I will say it. Sometimes they felt a little too targeted. But they felt legitimate.
Okay.
But they felt legitimate. And I think the bigger picture is what made this game so cool. Is how everything kind of tied into the previous game, how they interact with each other. And like I said, what I think Danganronpa was intending for you to solve was fun to solve. And what it wasn't, it's kind of difficult to like sit back and realize what they're, you know, really expecting of you. They're not really expecting much. They always give you the hand holding for when you like absolutely need it.
Yeah.
But it's difficult sometimes in our position who like to try and solve things every time we can before being handed for that, when we know or don't know if we're going to be like fed this, or if we have everything to work with.
Yeah.
That said, investigating and finding that information was really fun too. And then of course, you know, all those sorts of things. What is this? Danganronpa IF? Trying to look at the credits too and enjoy them. But yeah, overall, really love the game. I'm gonna think back about it again, you know, see if it's one of my favorite games or something like that.
Yeah.
Put it up there. Overall, some favorites. I don't know if I could really pinpoint a particular trial that I really liked. I liked the case with the elevator in the
Grape one?
In what's it? Red Grape Army?
Grape Squad.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was probably one of my more like favorite trials. Case 6 was like a trial, but I don't think it was as much of a trial in the sense that we were trying to figure things out like the previous one. I wouldn't consider it like that. So I would say that was probably my favorite trial. As far as favorite characters go, I don't know if I would commit to one favorite character right now. I'm gonna think back on it, but I would say Nanami is probably my biggest contender at the moment.
Agreed.
Simply due to how interesting and unique of a character she was, how she came back, how she represented that sort of hope, and how smart she was throughout the entire thing. Because like, that's
she
just
wasn't like something that we also talked about before is that like Nanami kind of had like the same kitty role in the sense that she was the other smart one who figured a lot of stuff out, but she wasn't like kitty who like kind of walked you through some of the stuff.
Like Komaeda was at times.
Yeah.
Right. I really liked Komaeda as a character. I don't think I personally grew very attached to Komaeda himself.
Yes.
I hope you guys can understand the difference between that, because I know a lot of you guys like Komaeda a lot.
Yeah.
It's not that I dislike Komaeda, it's that I didn't find him very, like, grow on me in more of like an emotional sense, but I totally respect him as an incredibly well done character in the bigger scheme of things. Really love the role he played in the game, really respect how he was written, how smart he was, his understanding of things, how he, you know, played things, how he shook up the game and everything. Really cool. I don't feel like I would call him my favorite character though.
Yeah, because there isn't that emotional attachment.
Yeah. Hinata turned out to be a really cool character from like a story standpoint as well. That said, I wouldn't consider him like a favorite character in the same sense of that sort of like emotional like. Oh.
Oh.
That's so cute.
That's really cute.
Is it Makoto arigatou gozaimashita? Omaera aishiteru zo.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh. The Makoto is Keigo, by the way.
Oh,
it's like honto, like hontoni, like a lot.
I was like,
really.
Wow, that's very specific.
Yeah.
to Nagi.
Okay. Goodbye, Academy of Despair. We obtained a present Easter egg.
Lol.
That's really funny. That's pretty meta. So that's something we're gonna want to look into from
Usami's trap.
I didn't even get to finish talking about everything I want to talk about. Danganronpa IF.
What was that again?
That's I've heard people mention it. I think it's like an extra of some sort. Island mode, novel, Danganronpa IF, yes. Yo, that's really cool.
That is cool.
That looks like Mukuro.
It does. Or Nagi's sister.
Maybe. Okay, so let's talk about a couple more things.
Yes.
And then we'll address these.
Okay.
And then that'll be the end of the episode.
Okay.
And it won't be the end of the Let's Play.
No, because we'll do this.
Yeah, we'll do these things. We'll address these things.
Yeah.
So, as a Let's Play as a whole, holy cow, this Let's Play has changed my life. I don't know how to address it other than that.
Yeah.
The very first Danganronpa game, super cool. Absolutely loved it. Really enjoyed the game. A little bit of a community formed. This game started, and it was like, holy crap, so many people started to jump on the hype train. It got so much attention. It was so much fun.
It started getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, the communities kept growing and growing. So many really cool comments, so many cool, like, trivia and all that stuff. Starting to get to see the same comments, starting to reply to the same people, starting to get to know them. And then throughout this, we started Discord and, like, Patreon as well. And so this kind of escalated into something that's a little bit more serious on my end too. This became a means by which I could help support myself during that really unstable last year.
Yeah.
And the Discord, getting to actually meet and chat with so many of you, like, all the time. To the point where now I'm in a, like, role-playing Danganronpa sort of Discord server, which is really cool. And holy cow, I've made so many friends through this. I've been introduced to the whole Danganronpa community. I've become invested in it so much more myself. I've really had a huge impact on my life in general from this game in particular, and from you guys hopping on this hype train for this game with me. So really, thank you guys so much for making this such an incredible experience. This game was great, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but it was,
and I would have loved it on my own. But the fact that you guys were able to bring so much to the table, so much fun to the experience, so much to the Discord, so much to my life in general, so much to, like, the game from, like, a knowledge standpoint and everything too. Like, there's just so much to it that I really owe to a lot of you guys, all of you guys. So thank you so much for that. Thank you, Lizzie. Because this game, as I mentioned, like, to everyone else, would not be anywhere near what it was without you.
Aw, guys, isn't he so sweet?
I'm so glad that I started playing the first Danganronpa game, and in the middle of it, you started watching my Let's Play, got super excited, got so excited that you wanted to watch me record.
I remember because it was like, I don't know if we've told this story before.
I don't think we have.
Okay.
But you can go.
Oh, okay. It was basically just like, I was watching it and I was like, I don't want to have to wait until you're done, because, like, I'll be like, I know when you're recording, so I was like, can I just watch you record? So I can know what happens as it's happening, as you're finding out.
And she did that for a couple times, and then I was like, you know, if you want, you can just, like, maybe join in for an episode, and then she joined in for one episode, and it was like, maybe we'll just have you around for the investigation of this, like, chapter, and then it just kind of grew from there, and
now I was here calling Danganronpa 2, and it was really fun, and ditto everything he says. He's better at saying things than I am. If that wasn't obvious by the many hours of gameplay that you've heard of us talk. So I'm gonna let him take care of all the talking.
It's fine, it's fine. You have a lot of things to say too, I'd imagine.
I mean, it's probably just like, you guys are really great and super wonderful. And I know we don't spend a lot of time on the Discord, nor do I reply to all the comments like Nick does, but I do think you guys are amazing, and I think you guys added a lot to my experience. And as I mentioned as well throughout the Let's Play, that, like, I don't really have a whole lot of gaming experience, and you guys have totally spoiled my gaming experiences for, like, every game in the future.
Yeah, there'll be, like, close to nothing. That's as incredible of a gaming experience as this game has been for us.
Yeah. And, like, it's been wonderful getting to play with you too.
It's been so fun, and it's been big in our relationship too. The fact that we can go around, like, looking for Danganronpa 2 stuff and getting, like, super hype and fanboying and fangirling, and
just,
then
like,
we can
chatting and, like, talking about, like,
you
guys, not like talking about you guys, but like talking about like, oh, so-and-so said this thing, and like it was really cool.
Yeah,
and, like,
interacting with the community and stuff. And, like, it's been a fun thing for the both of us too. And it's been this game has been such a fun thing for us to do too as an activity. And yeah, that's kind of a little take my heart.
We love you guys.
We love you guys. Like, yeah, so thank you guys so much.
I was like, I'm glad I didn't cry, because that would have been really embarrassing to have that recorded.
It's so sad when Let's Plays and stuff come to an end.
Yeah.
This is going to be a devastating blow. This is going to be a devastating blow. But
I don't think it's hit me yet that, like,
it hasn't.
We finished the game.
It hasn't. You will be crying.
But
regardless.
Oh my god, let's move on to these things.
Let's move on to these things real quick.
Sure. Oh, I think it's starting to hit me.
So,
oh my god.
There are these various things. There's Magical Miracle Girl Monami. Lizzie's not too interested in it.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm probably going to stream myself playing through and beating this because I want to.
I'll maybe join on the stream and, like, hang out with y'all.
Yeah. And then there's Island Mode,
I'm so there for that.
Yeah. oh, this is an alternate storyline where Monokuma lost against Kusami. So this is probably just going around collecting all the hope fragments. What it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
So we are going to do this. We're going to go through all of the people's free time events. I don't even remember some of the free time events of all the people we did, or how far we went. So we're probably just going to go 100% through island mode. Let us know about this novel, if this is something we should look into in this game interface.
Yes. Or if it's something,
Right. And then there are extras. There's like all these galleries. Let us know if you want us to look through all of these things and see what's going on with them. Yeah, I think we might have to unlock them. Yeah, we do have to pay for them with coins. I remember this from the very first game. I'm probably not going to go through and unlock all of these because concept art patience close.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's pretty funny because you need a ridiculous amount of coins that you can probably grind from like trials and stuff. I don't know if I'll go through and try and complete the game from like an achievement standpoint. We'll see. But regardless, I think that's all there really is to say. Again, there's going to be Magical Miracle Monami, there will be Island Mode, potentially the novel if you guys think so, or if you guys want to see the extras, let us know. Let us know all of this in the comment section below. We'll both be reading through a lot of these. I'll be reading through every single one for sure and taking notes. Also, at the very beginning of this Let's Play, we weren't sure about dub versus sub. A lot of you guys like the dub. A lot of you guys haven't seen a sub, but a lot of you guys like the dub. If you want us to play through a part of the game dubbed, and you want to see our reactions to it, or just our comments on the voice acting of that particular part, please let us know in the comment section below, letting us know exactly when we should go, because that will take some time, but that's also something we want to experience. We want to experience all the game has to offer. And I think that's about all Danganronpa 2 covers. If we are missing something, if there is something else we should look into, please let us know. As far as future plans go, we're going to be watching the very first Danganronpa anime, because we haven't done that yet. We will be watching Danganronpa 3 anime, and we are thinking we will do face cam reaction / commentary with those episodes. Not 100% sure how it's going to be structured, but how it's likely to show up is what I'm thinking is I'll record these videos and I'll upload them to a Google Drive as we finish them, and I'll have the link to the Google Drive in our Discord, HeroNet. And that way you can access them whenever we upload them, and I'll notify you guys when we upload them. In addition to that, we will be playing through Ultra Despair Girls relatively soon. I don't know exactly when that's going to start. And then there's also DRV3 after that, which exists. And there's also Danganronpa 0, which I actually have original copies of in Japanese that I plan on reading. I don't know exactly if you guys were interested in seeing my reactions to that, or if I did like chapter updates or something like that. I'll fill Lizzie in as I read through that when I have time, because I have time, right? It's gonna be like, So there is still going to be a lot of Danganronpa stuff. I highly encourage you guys to check out everything else the channel has to offer, because playing through lots of different games, I have played through lots of games. Lizzie has joined me on a couple games, and you probably will stop by here and there for other games in the future too, and she watches all the games that aren't too scary for her, or doesn't participate in herself. So if you guys want to chat with her in the comments, or if you want to chat with her, well, I was about to say go to the Discord, but
I'm really busy, but I'm done with my like grad school test that I was studying for. I've been complaining about on the Let's Play forever. So I have a little bit more time, but I have classes again, and I'm taking a bunch of hard classes. So like, we'll see. I'll drop by here and there.
No guarantees.
I am not.
I'll be in the Discord. So you can drop by there every now and then if you want to chat with me.
Like you guys. I'm just busy.
But yeah, in a nutshell, thank you guys so much. You made the experience super incredible. Please don't leave me alone. We will be doing more Danganronpa stuff if that's the only reason you're actually considering staying with my channel. If not, if you're really only here for Danganronpa, that's cool. That's cool. I encourage you to at least check out other things if you maybe enjoyed listening to Lizzie or myself chatting and think that we brought something special to the table. You can hear, of course, more of that in other playthroughs and everything. And
don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. Oh my god. It's a joke.
It's a joke. It's joke.
It's a joke.
I feel like we're just rambling at this
point. I know we are.
I don't want it to end.
How long has this episode gone?
It's probably been a couple hours.
I know.
I'm checking my timer. I always have a timer on my phone for these.
Oh my god.
It
has like the longest episode ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any final comments, or if you guys want us to address any particular things in future episodes, whether the bonus ones in Island Mode or the Magical Miracle Girl Monami stream, which will be on my Twitch, which isn't very active, so like don't get too excited, but
if you made it this far and listened to all of our rambling and didn't just X out when the game ended, kudos to you.
Yeah, really, really kudos to you. And guess that's all for now.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in the next thing.
Yeah,
which
we'll
will be
see you guys in the bonus
probably.
episodes. Bonus episodes. I don't know how I'm gonna label them, but they're after this.
Yeah.
Episodes after this.
Yes. And future Danganronpa stuff.
So I guess to keep things relatively uniform, we're going to get to all of the game's extra content in the next episode.
Oh my god.
Oh, I wanted it. It's not like it's a cliffhanger when it's like some like huge story element coming together.
Yeah.
But regardless, we'll see you guys in the episode. But until then, this has been Night Zero.
And Lizzie.
And this mission is complete.